show me as the daybreak. Alright, I don't remember what I was doing. Unstable skeletons. Recommended level 10. I'm level 13 already. What a strange feeling. There's a curious evil rampant around here. I'm feeling all bloated. Some areas are affected by cataclysm, a modifier to the rules in the environment that increases the difficulty. Enemies explode upon dying, dealing 10% of base max life as skill damage after 3 seconds within a 2-yard radius. Alright, cool. I feel like playing Blueprints for the second time would be not fun. Playing a game like Blueprints for the second time would be awesome. Like if you could be like, holy shit, this reminds me a lot of Blueprints, but the puzzles are different. That'd be awesome. Ow. Yeah, I did that one. It unlocked late game content for me. And it was like, do you want to do an expedition? And I was like, okay, I'll do an expedition. And I got like 3 levels in the expedition, and now I'm just massively overleveled. Chronopuncture has leveled up. Time Warp has leveled up. Ooh, in Blueprints 2, you get to make the puzzles? That could be fun. After playing Blueprints and finally played Outer Wilds for the first time, that felt like a similar and mildly less frustrating experience. Oh yeah, Outer Wilds is like a game that you should play if you enjoyed Blueprints. Be sure Outer Wilds is the best that that kind of game has ever been done. DLC is pretty good too. And then the Slormancer said it's slorping time. Can you play this game hardcore? By the way, I was never offered a hardcore difficulty option. I feel like it would be more fun. And also I don't have enough investment in it to mind if I die, so Every game has hardcore if you want. I guess that's true. Kind of unhinged, but also true. I seem to be lost. Oh, here. Okay. Glory to the pudding? By the greatness of the pudding, pudding on the throne. What is happening? Who are these people? We have nothing more to do here! Let's leave this strange place! Who dat? Adam Nostris, prophet of the past.
I'm too old for this nonsense. Well, who are you? You must be very brave to face the armies of a god alone. Ah, yes. The adventurer. I gave you a Slorm Reaper. Sorry. I'm a little confused. I think I've got another little something that might help you. Come see me. Get back to the village.
Wait.
You are going to laugh. I just remembered something. To get into the crypt of the McRippeds, we need the keys to the crypt. I hid them a little further away. We'll have to think about getting them back.
Gemma is offering me chainmail shoulder plates. Do you ever offer, like, good items? Or just this stuff? Can I sell stuff, by the way? I'm wearing experience gain? Sure, whatever. Sure. 28 elemental damage. Seems like my thing. No. That does say that it gives more elemental damage. Sure. Sure. No. No. No, I don't know. Maybe. Already sold it. Okay. I got rid of some stuff. You don't even follow me on Twitch. You can change that.
Ah, there you are. I have a small reward for you. Thank you for getting me out of there. I have something called ancestral stones in my possession that will allow you to draw from the power of the ancestral champions. Here's one for you. These ancestral stones are very useful, but not to me. And I'm not going to hand them to you for free either, so I have a deal for you. Well, here it is. I have a passion for fashion and trendy accessories. The problem is that it's very difficult to find some around here. Here's my offer. If you bring me some super trendy clothes and accessories, I'll give you new ancestral stones. Great. To begin with, When I was locked up inside the breach, I saw a magnificent hat on the head of a necromancer who was roaming around the graveyard. I need that hat. I'll give you a new ancestral stone if you bring it back to me. Good luck.
Ancestral stone. Use it on Ancestral Legacy menu to unlock new powerful skills. Oh god. Oh no. Elemental damage is probably fine. Ooh. Well, Goldus find, Slormandrites find, and magic items quantity. Presumably at this point we take flat damage. Flame? Since it's a single player game, you don't have other players to flame you, so you have to do the flaming yourself. It looks like you can only get 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How would you even ever get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Confusing. Okay, well, I don't know. Is this the last Diablo of Exile Infant Killer? Yeah, something like that. My job is to defeat most enemies.
Another bizarre phenomenon at work. It wasn't like this the last time I was here.
Oh, I forgot to upgrade these. I have mastery on them now. Hold on. Where do you find those ones? Alright. I can get... If you cast Time Warp on an enemy, you swap your position with him instead of creating a temporal clone. You have Mana Regen. I like more Mana Regen. Whenever you cast your primary or secondary skill, temporal clones cast a remnant of Arcane Missile in target direction. How do I make temporal clones? I guess I need more Slorm, though, or I can really do any of this. Oh. Let's get more Mana Regen. After using Time Warp, you may recast once during 3 seconds. After using Time Warp, and as long as you have at least one non-temporal emblem, you may recast Time Warp during 3 seconds. Okay. Whenever you gain life from Life Leech, Life on Hit, or Life on Kill, you gain the same amount of mana. You have 8% totem increased effect. Alright, I did that. What is Slor, and how do we mance it? If only I knew. At some point, I clearly got some sort of life leech. Seems like it was a good strategy. shit, it's blue. No, my kill streak. No! Oh, it was ruined by a rare item. Feels bad. It is actually kind of an unpleasant mechanical interaction. You like my poses when I cast spells? Thank you. Oh no, I went the wrong way. 39 kills. Oh well. The stuff that comes out of their bodies after I kill them is Slorm, I'm pretty sure. Which is a little gross. Like, the stuff that comes out of your body when you die isn't, like... isn't really a thing that most people would want to collect, I want to say. We have nothing else to do here. Let's leave this cursed place. I guess I only had to kill like most of the enemies or something and I'm done now. Alright, cool. Easy.
Yes, this is where I hid the keys to the crypt. They must be around here somewhere, probably in a pot or on a grave. The easiest thing would be to break everything. We'll stumble upon it eventually.
Great. I have been given a task. A new big thing? What is this one? 30% increased area effect. You have less than 30% mana. Okay. Am I actually going to have to break every pot and grave in the entire area? Why? Why would it do that to me? I just stopped playing Blueprints. Is my tiny clone sentient? It's not only sentient, it's my best friend. Pedro, I hate you right now. Pedro, there are so many pots and so many graves. Pedro. Pedro now. Oh, we did it!
These are certainly the keys to the crypt. Let's go back to the village.
Done. Oh shit, chainmail shoes. They were blue. Unlucky.
You found the keys of the crypt. Great. You'll have to come back and clean up all the mess you made, though. In the meantime, let's get you to the crypt of the McRippeds.
Kind of weird shit going on in this game. Let's upgrade this more. No, that's already done. Let's go over here and get more of this thing. That's fine. Nothing else to do in town. All right.
The shovel compass is very agitated. There are several creatures around. Good luck.
Oh, I don't have to do this anymore? Right. They seem to be setting everything on fire.
You're getting strong.
I don't know what I did to cause... Oh, I got one of the, like, breaches that upgrades your abilities for a bit. Yeah. Like a shrine effect. Okay, worked it out. Level and Slormancer are different. So your like weapons level up as well in this game. That's how it's working. So I have an experience level, as does my weapon. Might be a new PB. I wonder if I actually have to kill every enemy to close the breach. Kind of looks like it, huh? Gold-plated staff. What did I just do? New Slormancer found. The gold-plated staff. What's it do? Gold armor. You have 1% plus 1 per level retaliation, 50% all damage reduction for the next 4 seconds. Max life is equal to your thorn's damage. We found a thorn spelled. Alright, I don't care. Pixel-based hack and slash, yeah, with like a whole lot of leveling up and experience. There's some Diablo 2 kind of stuff going on, I think. A little bit of Path of Exile stuff. It's that kind of game, you know? A bit of Hades? Sure. An action RPG. Yeah, something like that. I always get build paralysis because there are too many options and you don't know what to do. My tendency is just to kind of pick something and then try to maximize it. We have no more business here. Let's get to the village. Thanks for getting me out of there. No way to open these breaches with my key. They have no keyhole. Slormancer sandwich. Yeah, it's like a sloppy Joe. What's new on the time warp? Remnants of skills deal more damage. If an enemy dies from the damage of arcane bond, it triggers a mana resonance. Your damage superior to 10% of your max life in less than a second. Time warp cooldown is reset. Sure, why not? We'll take the defensive option. Oh, I have this thing. Attunement Pulse. What? I don't want to mess with that, thanks. Arcane Missile gains an additional projectile for each arcane stack you have. Fascinating. This is the thing I should be leveling, probably. I don't know what Inner Fire is. Carnal Puncture applies Arcane Bond. Someday I will learn how to make remnants of this, I guess. Does this make remnants? Remnants. Exclusive to the Mischievous Mage. Remnants of skills deal more damage. Have I worked out how to make a remnant yet? Is there a search, actually? Search remnant. Whenever you cast your primary or secondary skill, Temporal Clones cast a remnant or arcane missile in target direction. Remnants of skills deal more damage. Whenever a remnant of a skill deals damage, it has something, something. Whenever a remnant ceases to exist, it becomes a remnant cloud. Whenever a remnant touches a remnant cloud, the remnant cloud grows. After growing at least 4 times, the remnant cloud explodes. Okay. And then... this has some remnant stuff. This has some remnant stuff. Here. Whenever you... or an arcane clone casts arcane missile, you also cast a remnant of arcane missile. More remnants. Remnants. Apply time lock. Oh my god. Reach non-arcanic emblem you have. Alright, okay. So let's try this one then. Get rid of this. And this one. And I guess I don't want that anymore. Gain an arcane stack. Additional projectiles. Let's do that or something. And then this thing. This says remnant? Whenever you hit an enemy, you have a 2% chance for each temporal emblem to trigger a remnant of chroma puncture on every enemy behind your target. Oh. That kind of seems like I would want to only be going for temporals then. Rift Nova applies Remnant's vulnerability to enemies hit. Remnant skills deal increased damage to enemies affected by Remnant's vulnerability. Okay, let's get rid of this entirely. And play this. Hilarious that there's a TLDR for the character description. Yes. Very important. Hold to charge up Rift Nova. Rift Nova has increased area size. Alright, cool. This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to, like, basically just spam this, and that's how we kill stuff. Probably I've made myself weaker than I was before, but that's okay. Temporal clones. Temporal clone. What's that? After using time warp, swap with temporal clone. Temporal clones explode after 2 seconds. Temporal clones cannot be targeted or hit anymore. Alright. Basically, we're going to spam this, make a bunch of temporal clones. The temporal clones are going to do something. Probably get rid of this and do this instead. And then, is that what I want actually? Yes. Alright, remnant is the thing I want to be looking for now. This thing? Remnants of skills deal increased damage. %7 overdrive chance to trigger remnant of overdrive. The fuck is overdrive? Alright, what's overdrive? Joel. Interfires and overdrives. Overdrive is some sort of thing that I maybe didn't get taught yet, is my guess. Alright, whatever. We're gonna try this for a bit. See how it does. I think it'll be, like, significantly weaker than what I was doing before for a while. Did I figure out how to win a drop touchy run with the second faction? I'm pretty sure I won one, yeah. Played a bit offline. Thank you for getting me out of there. My prison looks occupied. Check in with Palstrang. You'll probably have expeditions available for the prison. Alright, so we now have expeditions for the prison. I don't really care. Expeditions seemed like they were, like, just giving you experience, basically. And I would rather get through the story. Oh, I should check my inventory for things. I should go to the merchant. Probably. Is this good? It looks like it has a lot of words. I'm not actually sure it's better than what I am currently wearing. But it has a lot of words, so we'll go with it. Don't care. Plus 71 elemental damage. See, this one feels like its words are better. Elemental resist raw damage. I don't know if I do raw damage. I kind of think I don't. Yes. That seems like a better belt. life regen. So, I'm gonna say roguelike / light. It's more of just a straight ARPG. Well, next. Undeads only live twice. We have freed 2 new adventurers. We have the shovel compass and the keys of the crypt in our possession. I have not freed 2 new adventurers, I don't think. Have I? Now we only have to get to the crypt of the McRippeds. We'll have to go through this area that still separates us from our goal. However, we'll have to be careful. We are in the presence of an evil force. Alright. So the idea is if I do that, then my people will also shoot. Yeah. Oh no, where'd my person go? Probably have to take the thing which makes it so they can't be targeted, because I think the enemies can kill them. As it stands. Yep, they sure can. What are the orbs orbiting me? They're like... So every time I cast a spell, it remembers which type of spell it was. And then based on which types of spell I have cast in the last 3 spells, I will have different effects. So all of my spells are like arcane, I think? I don't remember what the 3 are. There's temporal, arcane, and something. But all of mine are the same thing. So it will just always be 3 blues. Actually run out of mana with this build too. Slormancer. Level 12. I bet some of the weapons do really weird stuff. So far, all the weapons I've found have been pretty normal. But I bet like one of the ways that you get more remnants going is that one of the weapons probably has some text having to do with remnants on it. No, my friend. I do not have any mana. Monsters are getting more powerful. There's a saying that says, if monsters are getting stronger, you're on the right path. So let's keep going. Ever seen this game before? It's been in early access for a while, and then 1.0 came out today. Here we are in the antechamber of the crypt. We are almost there. It's a fucking antechamber. Blueprints haunting me. I'm taking a mana regen before I start actually shooting things. Alright. I don't know why they all died. But they did all die. I've leveled up my Rift Nova and Chronopuncture masteries. Let's take a look. Rift Nova. I just wanted more area, I think. Fine. And Chronopuncture now has this. Whenever you kill a traumatized enemy, you trigger temporal sentence on every traumatized enemy. That is. But okay. What? That's good. Presumably, this does something else. Alright, sure, whatever. If you compare the game to Binding of Isaac, you know, I've never really played it. I played like 5 minutes of it and just kind of figured it wasn't for me. It didn't grab me. Yeah, the mana's an issue. This game doesn't have mana potions. Binding of Isaac is the only game that made you cry. Really? Like the story? Ooh. Oh, they seem to be running out. Or are they? Time Warp Mastery level 5? God, I'm so strong. Level 80. Blamantha! Thanks for 2 months, appreciate it. I wonder when I unlock Nightmare difficulty. Probably after finishing normal difficulty, huh? Reminds you of Slay the Spire because both games have attacks. That's legitimate. I wonder what I just got. There's no time to read it because it's limited. What does this say? Aegis of Light and Orlan's Punishment are automatically equipped at max rank and their cost is reduced to 0. I mean, I don't know what those are. This doesn't really help me very much. I assume it's thorns. I'm just going to assume it's thorns of some sort. Let myself get hit. Did the enemy die when I did that? I don't know. I wasn't paying much attention. Alright, cool. Those are nodes on the Path of Exile tree. Are they in fact from Path of Exile? It would be very funny to me if they were actually just, like, from Path of Exile. When it hits an elite, you gain a high spirit stack that lasts 10 seconds, and it deals increased damage for each stack. Stronger knockback to enemies. Deals more damage. Equal to its area increased size. I see. Oh, that's a good point. Do you think I'll get to play against Elon Musk in this game? I've heard he's very good at ARPGs. Imagine being such a repugnant human being that you make playing an entire genre of game distasteful. I do it? We're getting there! These elite soldiers were not there by coincidence. They must be protecting something. Let's find out what. Let's do it, Brian.
A sinister alley. A large empty room ahead of us. A worrying music. Feels like a boss is coming.
Alright. Exciting. Let me just stand still while my mana regens because I have no mana in my build.
Get going. I'll stay behind.
It's kind of funny. Oh? The necromancer. Hey, it's the necromancer. That's the person I meant to get the hat from. Where's... Can I attack you yet? What is this, a puzzle? There! Feels like I'm about 20 times stronger than I should be. Like, my damage is about right, but my health is about 20 times more than it should be. GG, friend. Phase 2? Pick up this beautiful hat! It would certainly please Adam Nostris. We should bring it back to him for his collection. The crypt of the McRippeds! My ancestors' crypt! Look! There's a note on the ground! Oh my! The destroyer of indestructible and unbreakable seals has been stolen! Without it, we cannot destroy the seal of Oh my God! Deemed indestructible and unbreakable, we must inform the king! The king! Let's talk to the king about our discovery! Did I finish Act 1? Was that Act 1? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not. No. Maybe? No. Sure. No. Ooh. More experience gain. The only stat I'm actually prioritizing on any of my stuff. Nice. A lot of max mana. think I can give up mana regen right now. Ooh. This has mana regen. Can I really drop a sumptuous breastplate? Like, no, I can't do it. I think this is worse somehow. I can't tell. Is worse mana regen? I think it's worse. A well-shaped signet of swiftness, movement speed. Oh, that had the lightning strike on it. So maybe that's something that we get from equipment. Sure. Fine. No. No. Slorm find. Oops. It's kind of frustrating that the stats aren't always in the same order. Like sometimes you'll have magic damage and it will be a base stat, and sometimes you'll have it and it will be a magic stat. That kind of thing. Oh, such gloves. Fork chance? Is that good? I don't know. No, probably not. I want to keep this though, kind of. Control chaotic, thanks for the 3 years. Appreciate it. This also has fork chance. Should max mana. Don't care. Don't care. Alright. I don't remember the voices for different people. Oh, I remember the voice for the king, actually. The seal of the Slormancer. It is indestructible and impenetrable. You can hear, oh my god, laughing behind the door.
What? You found a note? Show it to me. It says, I stole the shiny object. You won't get me. Signed. Go to go.
My lord, it's the end of us.
Incomprehension. But there's no doubt. I know we're going to go amiss. He was thrown in prison for many petty crimes, swearing, mineral paintings, damages to property, and insults to my illustrious person. He's being held deep inside prison, in the darkest of dungeons. Oh, his crimes aren't as serious, but there was only the only dungeon available.
My lord, brilliant idea. But the prison has been invaded by monsters. He's probably dead by now.
We must find out for sure. Eventually, go to prison and find Grab. But beware, he's as cunning as his bad as spelling.
Is the king Canadian? I'm glad you picked up on that, yeah.
The necromancer's hat! It is even more beautiful in real life. Thank you. Here is a new ancestral stone for you. I understand that you are heading to the prison. One of the inmates has a top-quality golden belt. I'll give you a new ancestral stone if you bring it back to me.
Which one's that? This one? Ancestral Legacy. How's this? When the drawer is toggled on, you leave a trail of fire behind you, dealing a bunch of elemental damage per second to enemies walking on it. Or... oh, we can go straight to here. I see. Mana on hit, percent mana on hit, mana on kill, max mana. Sure, let's do that one. Why is it like that? Oh, weird. I'm trying to go up here because this seems like it would be good, but I didn't actually read what it was. Life leech and damage reduction. I mean, is that good? It seems not that good. This one has 2 things in it. Primary and secondary skills are now imbued with fire. That's kind of cool. What about this one? Imbued with shadow. Alright, whatever, I'm done. Oh, I forgot I have to like actually click on it to level it up, yeah. Alright. Hopefully I will have enough mana now. You're such a long way away from everything. Oh! Oh, I see. Is this Act 1 or 2? Prison 1. I don't know. We might be in Act 2 now. Oh yes! I took the liberty of coming with you. I could give you a couple of tips. Things have changed a lot in the prison since the arrival of Oh My God. The prisoners, the guards, have all turned into these weird monsters, and no one is in their cell anymore. You're looking for an inmate named Gronogram? If I remember correctly, Gronogram is locked up in the deepest part of the prison, in the dungeons. I'd start there if I were you. You'll have to go through the whole prison. Good luck. Thanks. Oh no. What's your deal? I think I have to hit it, like a certain number of times, and then this thing falls off and I can actually deal it damage. Interesting. He was wearing the hat now? I missed that. That's quite lovely. It does seem like I am no longer struggling for mana, so that's good. I could think about like leveling a different line there, probably. I would have to read what they did. So there's a breach up here. Oh, can't get to it yet. Okay. Maybe I was going the right way then. When you said you were anti-carceral state, this is not what you had in mind. I mean, if you hate prisons, surely you support killing everyone in the prisons. Wait. I do see how it could be slightly more complicated than that. I don't like my build very much. What shall I do instead? I could drop books on people. There's so much stuff I could do. I don't know. I want this to be good. Just feels like I'm missing some stuff to actually make it good. So many missed crates. Do you think that's important? Thanks for getting me out of there. I think my dad is still trapped inside. It's the blacksmith of the village. He talks really loud, but he's also very nice. You're going to find him, aren't you? That's it. That's my attempt at voicing a female character. I've done my best. That's all I got. Hello. The legendary chest allows you to easily store all your legendary items and easily track the progress of your collection. I'm sorry. There are legendary items? Is this a legendary? Oh. Unlock the stash 100,000 gold. But I don't even... but I don't have that much gold. How would you like me to get that much gold? I don't understand. What is this? The supply depot? Stash 1. Oh. You can purchase storage space and store items here. Storage is shared between all your characters. Okay. There we go. We don't actually need to buy the legendary chests yet. I see. Wasn't that bad an attempt? Thanks, the Albion. I'll take it. Nope. 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 Ooh. Maybe? Nope. Nope. Basically, I'm taking things which say plus damage, and not taking things which don't say plus damage, and that's how this is all going. Doesn't say plus damage. Ooh, that says so much plus damage. Alright. Bracers are OP. How much gold do I have? What do I even see? Also, do you ever have, like, real items? What is your deal? Equipments on sale are renewed regularly. If you don't have enough gold for an item right now, you can, for a small price, lock the item and prevent it from being renewed. But why do I want any of this? Isn't it all terrible? Wait, I never read what they were. They're not that bad. 49 elemental damage. 230 max mana. That's actually kind of legit. Alright, whatever. Somebody wants to talk to me over here. How is the weather? It's very dark outside. Tiny metaphorically. Ah, hello, Mr. Adventurer. I take care of the warehouse. If you have any items you want to store, you can leave them to me. My dad, he told me to be nice to you. He's the blacksmith. You're going to find him, aren't you? Sure. Did I got anything else? Oh, this stuff. Is there a way to refund, like, everything? Is there, like, a button? Refund all the stuff in these skills? Let's go for Attunement Pulse. You cast an Attunement Pulse in front of you, dealing a bunch of skill damage and elemental damage, and applying a Discordance effect based on Attunement Pulse's current school of magic to enemies hit. Every time you cast Attunement Pulse, its school of magic rotates between Arcanic, Temporal, and Obliteration. Okay. What's this all say? Why is it dark outside? Did something happen to the sun? Probably? Probably. Arcanic applies Arcane Bond. Temporal applies Time Lock. Obliteration has more crit chance. You have an additional 28 mana on hit on enemies affected by Arcanic Discordance. Enemies affected by Temporal Discordance are slowed. Enemy is affected by obliteration, discordance, 12% elemental weakness. Can't I only have one of these? I'm a bit confused. Oh, so it's kind of saying like you can get one of the three to be really strong, or you can do something with all the different ones. Arcanic comes back at you and deals increased damage. Temporal destroys enemy elemental projectiles hit. Whenever it hits an arcane clone, a temporal clone, or an arcane breach, its duration is increased by 100%. Ah! I feel like this is going to be some sort of ridiculous combo thing. Alright, that's our left click. What's our right click? Try dropping books on people. Never done this. You drop a big large book on the head of target enemy, dealing a bunch of skill damage. It counts as a melee skill. Book Smash applies Arcane Bond. Additional melee cast chance to reach a non-obliteration emblem you have. Oh, it becomes AoE. Yeah, that's probably the one I want. Alright. And do I care about this stuff? I don't know. Maybe we try out... I feel like this is the one I haven't tried yet. Drop arcane things, wait, loot, repeat. Arcane Bond deals elemental damage every second. Elemental damage is equal to mana you've spent or lost that second, added to 15% of your max mana. Oh, that's how it combos with the thing which makes you lose all your mana and then get it back. Hold on. This had an Arcane Bond thing, right? Let's look at Arcane Bond. This is kind of fun. I am kind of enjoying, like, trying to work out weird build stuff. This is Arcane Bond. It applies Arcane Bond. And this one makes all your mana consumed and refunded. So if you Arcane Bond things and then hit them with that, they explode. Chronopuncture applies Arcane Bond. Oh, maybe I go back to Chronopuncture again. Does this care about? No, not really. Mechanic applies. Alright, so this is going to apply Arcane Bond. Hey, Funeral! I should try the book thing, though, shortly. What does the book thing do? Apply Arcane Bond. What does this do? I don't know. While you or an Arcane clone is channeling Arcane Barrier. How do I make Arcane clones? Arcane clone. Arcane clones have inner fire rotating around them for each arcanic emblem you have. Arcane clones have cooldown reduction. You can control an additional arcane clone. Instead of casting Arcane Barrier, you now create an arcane clone that will cast Arcane Barrier. You can control an additional arcane clone. How do I make them? I'm like, what? Arcane clone? Hello? Instead of casting Ray of Obliteration, you'll create an arcane clone that continually channels Ray of Obliteration. It might be that I have to like get to the capstones of different things. Oh, that's an arcane clone. Okay. Alright, let's try this. So we're going to do arcane clone stuff, and what does it say? We cast it again. Wait, I need to like get out of book probably. This is my left click. Maybe I get out of this as well. I don't know. Does this say arcane clone? Yeah, it seems like the way you get arcane clones is by reaching the end of the skill trees for different attacks. Book Smash and Chrono Puncture. Damage over time. Book Smash doesn't say anything about arcane clones. Neither does Chrono Puncture. Shit. Seems terrible. Seems terrible. This seems terrible. They all seem terrible. Have damage over time? Arcane Bond. Alright. So that's our damage over time. Let's do this. I have magic missiles to make an arcane clone. I need something to create arcane bond. And our Chrono Puncture applies arcane bond. That seems like the way to do it. Okay, so get rid of book. Do this again. That goes left side actually. It's obliteration, no. Critical strikes apply time lock, don't think so. That's so many words. Oh, I could get mana regen from that. Okay. I'm not going to. All right. Does arcane bond? Cool. Let's try this out. Maybe this does something. I don't really know. It seemed like a thing to try though. So I press right click to place you. Wait, they all died. Staff of the Unholy Sepulchre. Okay, what's that? Whenever you kill an enemy, you have a 15% chance to entomb them. Increases by 1% per level. Would eventually be 100? Because it goes to a level 100, I think. Tomb Explosion. You trigger the explosion of a tomb near target area, dealing a bunch of damage to enemies within 2-yard radius after a 0.5 second delay. It has no cooldown? What? What? Hey, Raven. Path of Exile is already 2D? Is it really? Interesting. Okay, I don't really know why, but this is fucking broken. I couldn't tell you why exactly, but everything is like instantly dying. Neat. Works for me. Those Pop-Tart zombies? Very possible. Arcane Barrier Mastery Level 2. Arcane Barrier. Projectiles caught deal increased damage. Arcane clones have an infinite inner fire rotating around them for each arcanic emblem you have. Your ancestral strikes silence enemies. Hit for the next 1 second. Let's do this one. Because this makes arcane... Wait, these are arcane? Which one do I have? No, these are temporal. Maybe this doesn't actually work. I sure don't see a thing. Oh, there you go. So if I just only ever make these things, eventually they have 3 inner fires going around them. Oh, but I can only have one of them active at a time. Alright, so maybe not that. What else can I do? Broken because I'm dealing a lot of damage and not getting hit. Seems plausible. Not that one. Projectiles caught by Arcane Bear. I don't even know what that is. Your ancestral strikes. Yep. We'll do that. I'm pretty sure I don't make ancestral strikes though. I might have like a 1% ancestral strike chance or something. I have unlocked Arcane Breach. What's that do? Entangle is a horrifying game mechanic? Probably true. Arcane Breach. You create an arcane breach at target location that lasts 7 seconds, deals a bunch of things every second, ticks 2 times per second. Whenever it ends, it creates a temporal clone with a Clone Wars upgrade. Is that the clone that I'm trying to make? No, I'm trying to make arcane clones. You have max mana and mana regen for each enemy within the area. Effect, Arcane Breach. When it deals damage for the first time, it deals increased damage. Okay. Equal to your ancestral strike damage. More cooldown time. Increased... Oh. Less cooldown time. Less cooldown time and can no longer deal damage. Interesting. What? There's some wild stuff going on here. Where's the one where it makes a clone? Surely an arcane breach would make arcane clones. I'll get rid of this one. Try out some arcane breaching. Arcane build. I don't remember if temporal clones do anything with what I'm doing. Oh my god. I actually just don't know. Temporal clones are for a different thing. You're probably not caring about temporal clones. Take more mana and Arcane Bond. Sure. Okay. Trying something. Oh. I see. Ooh. Does have a long cooldown. Rick Manalan, Slormite expert.
Thanks for getting me out of there. There were no Slormites anyway. Thank you. I name you honorary member of the Guild of Slormatologists of Adriart. Meet me back in the village. I'll make you a membership card.
The joke was a bit of an arcane reach. We are forced to go through the reserve to reach the dungeons, but as I suspected, the reserve is closed. The door is operated by a system of levers. We could have used a lock, but the architect went for something a bit more modern, so you'll have to find and lower 3 levers in order to unlock the reserve door, and for security reasons, that seemed obvious at the time of construction, the levers are in different places. The first is in the old guard room, the second is in the west wing of the prison, and the third is in the east wing. Levers are not so great when you're in a hurry, huh? I'll have a word with the architect. You can start with the one you want. We'll have to open all 3 anyway.
Let me properly introduce myself. I am Rick Manalan, president and sole member of the Guild of Slormatologists of Adriart. Before you ask me, this is what was promised, and this is what must be delivered. Here is your membership card. So, how many Slormites did you find? What? You don't know what a Slormite is? It's funny for a member of the Guild of Slormatologists, but let me enlighten you. Slormites, you see, are small stones. They don't look like much, but they have mysterious powers, and there are all kinds of them. By using them, you can strengthen your equipment, or even change its properties. People often think Slormites are just rocks, but all they have to do is open their eyes. Voila! Voila! From now on, you should be able to see Slormites. Come back to see me when you found one. I'll explain to you how they work. You should be able to find them on defeated enemies. Voila!
I don't remember what this person's voice is. Oh,
you now own several Slorm Reapers. Congratulations! I hope you're having a great time. Did you know some Slorm Reapers evolve and change their shape when they have absorbed enough Slorm? In most cases, they get more powerful, and others, their effects can change dramatically.
I haven't talked to that guy for a while. Ooh, yellow. I have to equip it. It's yellow. It could be good, it could be bad, I don't know. I didn't read everything it said. Like, obviously. Nobody would read everything it said. No. Meh. I have 100,000 gold yet? Oh, should I check your items? I feel like they're the same as last time. Could be professor or possibly printer. What PR is short for? For sure. Yeah, I think so. I have 17,000 Slorm. Ooh, and I got this thing. Whenever an enemy deals damage to you, they have a chance to become timeless. And then Stuff is so, like, defensive. Do I look defensive to you? Do I look like a person who cares about defense? Get out of here. Alright, we can choose. We'll go to the one that's highlighted. I don't remember your voice. Who are you? Avernus Jenkins. Fuck. What's Avernus's voice?
Since the return of Oh My God and the release of the prisoners, both wings of the prison,
I don't remember his voice.
have been under the control of rival gangs of ex-prisoners. From what I understood while sneaking into the prison, is that a group of skeletons with an explosive temper has claimed control of the West Wing. They are known as the Old Bones, and we're going to have to go through their territory to get to the next area, where one of the levers is located.
Why do you have a giant key? I feel like I got substantially weaker, but I didn't do anything to make myself weaker. I'm confused. Remnant skills have crit chance on enemies within the arcane breach. Arcane bond deals increased damage to enemies within the arcane breach. Remnant skills. Is this casting remnant things? No. But sometimes it is, I think. Because this says nope, 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 okay. Maybe not. I thought I had something that made my like clones cast extra remnants. I don't know. I probably do. Oh, we have the thing where they explode after they've died. I hope the key that he's holding is just like how you open the door. After we pick up the 3 levers, he's like, oh, actually, you can just use the key. Wheelerfish says, would much rather be living in the grim world of Slormancer at the moment than at the office right now, so having the stream on the background is a nice distraction. I'm glad I can help. I wonder where all my mana are. Oh! My clone uses my mana to cast the spell. Oh, I didn't realize that. That makes this worse. That makes this much worse. Slormites, you found a Slormite. Sorry, you've found a Slormite. Slormites are used by Rick Manalan and are the base material to reinforce equipment. Open your inventory to check its effect. Okay, but it doesn't say what it's affected. Okay, but sure. Love that for me, thank you. See, Steam Deck compatible game. I am not sure, but maybe somebody in chat knows? What does this do? Oh, it catches projectiles or something. I don't know. I have reached level 3 Mastery of Arcane Breach. Think I care. I have to actually put my cursor over the enemies because sometimes I shoot things and I'm not sure why. Also, I just noticed that the things which I concluded I have to hit some number of times before I could deal damage to them have like 3 dots on their health bars. So I'm just having one of the most observant days of my life right now. Find the exit. Wonder if you can drop legendary items from enemies, or if they are only given by quest stuff. So far, the ones I have gotten have been from quest stuff. Oh, all disgusting. Ormus, skilled Slorm Artificer. Thank you for your help. I can get back to the village on my own. Come see me when you get back. I will. I got another level of something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, this. Do you have an emblem of obliteration? I don't. Hmm? Level 21! Oh. I just at some point decided that doing all the purple was probably okay. Should I read what it says? I have to do ancestral to try to get damage with my secondary skill. Interesting. Now that I kind of know more what different things say, reading this feels a little bit more useful. Oh shit! I forgot about the thing that gives Slorm Find and shit. Influence must be the in-game name for experience, I think, maybe? Plus 10% elemental damage for every legendary equipment you are wearing. Yo, where is that? Is that at the end? Yeah, it is. I want that one. As long as the last skill you cast is a totem. What is it? Alright. Just a sec. Ancestral Strike. Orb of the Headmaster can Ancestral Strike. This is the first time I've found something that actually says, like, you get Ancestral Strike chance. Probably the other way is, like, to find an item that says Ancestral Strike. Oh, victory. Did it. We are going to reach the heart of the Old Bones territory. That's where the lever is. Yay. We've run out of voices. Ah, I see you found the first Slormite. Great. In my store, I have a machine called the Slormentizer, which will allow you to use Slormites to reinforce your equipment. The process is quite easy. You choose a piece of equipment and a Slormite, and you place them into the Slormentizer and press the button. However, be careful. The operation may fail, causing you to lose your Slormite, so take the time you need to prepare and choose the correct elements. Shall we try it right now? Yes. Design with good potential and a Slormite with the appropriate level in stat crafting. Alright, we'll click this. 32% potential. Do I really have to click and drag everything? That's surely not. How do I find out what its potential is? Like, how do you know? They all just have 32.4676%? Okay. I have 6 of these. Activate the Slormentizer. It failed. Well, that wasn't very good. I did it. What does it do? Its stats are better. Okay. That's great. I don't want to have to do this ever in my entire life. Please, no. Please stop. Thank you for setting me free. My name is Ormos. I'm reporting. I'm my brothers Alaris and Elmirolus, the Slorm artificers of the castle. We're super talented. I myself have the ability to extract the Slorm you invested in your skills. This training is the only thing I can do, but it's not nothing. Do you even know how to do? Come back and see me when you want to extract the Slorm you invested in your skills. What? You invested Slorm in the wrong skill and now you want my help. I will extract all of the Slorm invested in your skills at once and give it back to you. Oh. Okay. This is just a much faster way to reset your build. You can do it on your own, but you can also do it there, and it's faster. Cool. It's a nice little quality of life thing. I'm a little bit concerned that this is better than the thing I have. Epic stats, Ancestral Strike chance. Okay. So that's how we get Ancestral Strike, maybe. Epic stats. Perhaps. It's a lot of raw damage. This is ready. Arcane clones have 11% cooldown reduction. Yeah, okay. I feel like I need more mana. Like that. Probably. I wonder if my mana on hit doesn't work because I'm not the one doing the hit. I don't know. Hi. Call dispatch between guards from father to son for 18 generations. Damn. Nepotism. What's happening? An icy bomb appears every 1 second. Ice bomb explodes every 2 seconds, dealing 111 ice damage and freezing heroes and minions hit by the explosion. Which makes 3 seconds with only 2 yard radius. Okay. Cool. No! My 70 kill streak. Unlucky. Commented you? Find the exit. Okay. So this was not strictly necessary. Not Kill-tacular. I didn't even know about Kill-tacular. I only know about Killing Spree and maybe Monster Kill. Monster Kill! My, like... What's the way to say this? My, like, interest in first-person shooters has been so low for the last, like, 20 years or something, but I still think of Halo as a new game. Monster Kill. That wasn't Halo, though. That was Unreal Tournament, right? Unreal Tournament might be the most recent first-person shooter I have spent significant time in other than PUBG. And PUBG wasn't like... I wasn't spending time in that for the first-person shooting. I was spending time in it to chill out with friends. I want more golden items. These sorts of games are miserable. I just want the golden items. Gifted Slorm Artificer. Hey, it's Olorus again. Thank you for your help. I can get back to the village on my own. Come see me when you get back. Don't I already know you? I think I already know you. Kilimanjaro. We have to go to another place. All right, cool. Hello. I see that you are able to use Slorm to strengthen yourself. It's clever, but I am an actual Slorm artificer. I have worked hard to reach new heights of Slorm manipulation. The result in front of you. I am Olorus, the great manipulator, and I can extract the Slorm you have invested in your ancestral skills. Yes, it's a bit like my brother. So what? I'm much better than him. Mom always told me that. Okay, so that's another way to respec. Very good. Ancestral strike chance again. Oh, it says reinforce level potential. Oh, if you use it, the potential goes up, I think. Oh. Oh, that's a cool mechanic. That's like a much better mechanic than how I've usually seen that done. Tabs on the left. The fair price, random container. The random container tabs lets you purchase a random container containing 5 pieces of equipment of a random rarity, in which you get to choose one. Gotcha. Slormites, Slormalines, Slormandrites, and fragments. I don't know what this shit is. Sell. Not yet. And buyback. Okay. Random container? Are you kidding me? Magic find. This makes me want to uninstall the game, so I'm going to stop doing it now. I am going to equip that, though. Maybe? I think so. It's level 21. Hey, that's what level I am. Unfair that I can't blow up the stuff in town by walking on it? I think. I think that's unfair. That is such a big key. We're in the old guard room. I guess my former colleagues are still here. Probably a little different. The lever should be somewhere around here. I found a thing. A new Slorm thing, I think. Okay, the yellow things are what? Light beams appear. Okay. Environmental hazard. Oh no, my mana. Oh no, my mana. Wait. Oh. Oh wait, this thing actually gives me a huge amount more mana when I cast it. So maybe I should be casting that every time I can. I was trying not to cast it to save mana for my clones. It seems that that was the wrong idea. What's up, Friedrich?
Thank you, my friend. I would give you a legendary object of my creation to thank you. But I know you adventurers. You're going to use it for like 5 minutes and then sell it or salvage it. Haha. Sorry, no hard feelings. See you in the village.
He's not wrong. Not wrong. Ow. What? Oh, I have to find the lever first. Sure. Does Riobur have the lever? Is it you, the lever man? Oh, maybe. One less lever to go! Let's head back to the village. One less lever to pull. think 1 less than 1 is 0.
Do you have items for sale? Ah, hello. I am Friedrich, the blacksmith. I can reforge your equipment, haha. But I have very little talent, ha ha ha. So the results are very random, ha ha. You look like you have some goldust to spend, and you definitely need new shoes. We're going to get along very well. My shop is now open to you, ha ha ha. Another thing, remember to pick up any Slormancer fragments you find on your enemies. They will be very useful to me. Hey kid, I need to reforge something.
So I choose an item to reforge, like this. And then I choose a recipe. I'm not going to do that. It's fine. This is all like feeling like stuff that we do much later in the game. Like maybe after I actually find items I want to use. Whereas at the moment I'm very much just kind of running around with whatever I picked up. Why is Joe Biden in the village? I mean, we didn't elect him president again. What else is he going to do with his time? Feels bad. I don't know what the difference is between raw damage and magic damage. Like, I have ideas. She's Slorm on my Mancer? Happy for you. Tough negotiations. The prison 6. There's the lever! It's a bit too easy, don't you think? Uh-oh! There are 8 ways. Something. Molten lava. And explosions. Okay. Ow. I found a fragment which can turn into something else somehow. So spread out. At some point I can have 2 of the magic missile people at the same time, I'm pretty sure. And that's what I'm living for right now. Is it more vampire survivors or arena shooter or neither? It is ARPG. Think like Path of Exile, except cuter. Lord Bonaparte. Shelgon Cooper. I don't think I get that one. I think there was also another one, which I killed without getting to read it. I think it's over! Well, they seem to care a lot about this lever. Let's go now. More may come. I don't really want to do build stuff. I assume it's fine. Do you think I'm getting anything out of this? 32% max mana, area increase, elemental damage. I feel like that's not that important. Movement speed, Slorm fight, influence gain. You pick up a new item, you gain a greed stack for crit chance. Can stack 15 times. Oh yeah, this is more like it. Anything to do here? Nope. It's a boss fight. Did I just switch into Magic Find for the boss fight? Maybe that's good. I don't know. Wait. Is this not what I just did? I feel like this is what I just did. Or like Path of Exile Diablo, focusing on endgame and with amazing customization. I think I went to the wrong place. But I'm a bit confused about why it's the wrong place. Because it was the one that was highlighted. Did I forget to, like, do a lever? I might have forgotten to do a lever somewhere. I have this, like, thing that's stacking up from picking up items. I have 12 stacks of it. No, these are different enemies. Maybe they're just different enemies every time, or maybe this is actually a different place. I think we're good! The lever is down! We have nothing else to do around here! Let's get out of here!